It is very alluring to the self to look for awakening, to look for freedom, to look for peace in the phenomenal world. What do I mean by that? I mean the belief that if only my life was peaceful, events were peaceful, circumstances were peaceful, if only I had, if you like, the luxury of time and space, of things flowing, going my way, not doing, but just not doing, being, then I could experience awakening. But this is a great error of the direction of attention. Awakening rarely takes place when things are going our way, when life is smooth, when everything's easy. What takes place in those times, perhaps, are nice spiritual experiences. But true awakening, true freedom, awakening out of the dream state of ego identity, which has many layers to it, most always, let me say most often, takes place at times of adversity, at times of challenge. The challenges, life challenges, the challenges of the phenomenal world, yes, the world of form, the world of things. Those challenges are the catalysts. Why are they the catalysts? Well, let's look at it two ways. First of all, life itself is a movement. There are cycles, cycles of, let's say, ease, and cycles of difficulty, cycles of growth and cycles of decay. It's part of the Tao of life. And these cycles are necessary for evolution. That evolution can be on a collective level, that evolution can be on a personal level. Growth, emotional growth, psychological growth, and spiritual growth comes from meeting the challenges. And then in the times when there are not challenges, there's a kind of integration, a stabilization, and then maybe another challenge comes. Yeah? And we can apply this to any system, whether we are in the realm of building a business, there are those cycles, or some kind of creative endeavor, there are those cycles. Yeah, whatever it is, in the phenomenal world, in the world of human experience, life, yeah, these are the cycles. And it's those cycles of challenge that take us beyond our comfort zone. On the inner level, yeah, so these are perhaps speaking more on the outer level. On the inner level, Coming up to the edge, we can call it a comfort zone or discomfort zone, coming up to the edge, it is a catalyst for awakening out of whatever identity we are enmeshed in, if you like, or locked into. It's like a tipping point. That edge is a tipping point. It's a catalyst. We come to the point where we can't go on like this anymore. It's unbearable. And usually it's a response to something, maybe pain or loss or just the collective nature of suffering, humanity's suffering or fear, or or it could be something more personal. We experience an unexpected illness or loss of some kind. And it's at that point that evolution can take place. Because awakening is an evolution. Awakening is an evolution. It's a growth out of a certain paradigm, a way of seeing, which is usually through the myopic eyes of the ego self, into an unbounded view. We can say mind awakens, heart awakens. We see beyond the me and mine. We see beyond the need to reject, to resist, or to grasp. We see beyond craving and aversion, and we come into presence. We come into openness. That's an evolution, a growth out of a prison, a seeming prison, into freedom. So it's at that point, the tipping point, where it can go either way. Either the identity, the prison identity, becomes even more strong, and we sort of become encrusted, ossified into the victim identity. And that victim plays itself out in many ways. It's not necessarily that somebody has harmed you, but it's the victim that feels that life is a punishment. This happening, this circumstance, and I am not worthy for something better than this. So the victim plays itself out. Life is doing this to me. And then we try and make it go our way. And there's a lot of effort and tension in that, rather than allowing the flow of life, and discovering the space within which that flow takes place. So we can either ossify even more strongly into the victim identity, and that plays itself out in many ways. That becomes fear, anxiety, taking a very strong standpoint against life, against others, and so on. And we start to live in a state of inner conflict. Or at that point, that tipping point, the unbearability of that, it's like a cauldron, a cooking pot of that, the intensity of that somehow brings us into our deepest. The victim identity is looking at the periphery, operating at the periphery, looking at the superficial, looking only at the phenomenal world, what's happening or not happening to me, and attempting to fix that, either by getting rid of it or by trying to find something better and so on. And so it is locked into that surface stream. And there is a great conflict there and a great tension and efforting there and struggle and more pain. But if the unbearability of that, let's say, superficial stream that has become intense or challenging in some way, that can throw us into a deeper. It can bring us into what is essential. We could say that's like a falling open. Instead of tightening even more and getting ossified into a further prison, it's as if the prison walls, the imagined prison walls, because it's all really in the imagination, that it comes undone and we fall open. And in that falling open, there's an evolution, a new paradigm, a new way of seeing, a shift in consciousness.
Thanks for watching. If you like these videos with Amoda Maa, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to be notified of future videos, press the notification bell. It helps Amoda's channel and spreads the message. Thanks again and see you next time. Bye-bye.